Alright, we're back here for the 5th and final round of this league. We're on the draw. We'll remember to be polite this time. Alright, we'll keep this hand. This is pretty good looking. No toughness additions, so we'll have a 4-1 flyer with trample. So we're weak to like 1-drop blockers. Maybe Ice Fang we're a little bit weak to there. But yeah, we'll keep it in the blind. Perfectly good hand in the blind. Alright, so we're versing Ponza. Not Ponza, fuck. We're versing Titan variant. Okay, we drew one of our best cards here. Potentially just looking for a source of totem armor now. Good news is, game 1, when they've... Okay, so this is Ramp Titan. Game 1, when they've just got these Leyline of Sanctities, right? When we've got Leyline of Sanctity, they don't have the artifact removal. Alright, so we'll go Rancor. We'll go Griffspoon. If he blocks, we get to trample 1 damage. Not a very good trade for him. Might do it anyway, I don't know. Yep. Okay, so just conserve 3 life there. No real reason why he should or shouldn't, I don't think. He's got a second explore. So he can play 2 lands, potentially a... Okay. Looks like he's going for Primeval Titan next turn, then. Got another explore or a... Steve? Abzan Grazer, yeah, right. Opponent's got a lot of mana. He needs something to do with it, though. Okay, no, he failed to put a land down off the Grazer. Alright, well, we'll just do our thing. We won't play the second Boggle because that will commit into Engineered Explosives, but I feel like we do need to play the Daybreak. Maybe I should just 2 here instead of... I'll just click through normally. If he wants to Ghost Quarter our Windswept Heath, I'm sure he's going to go for the Temple Garden, but in case he chooses something silly like that. Alright, he's got the Dryad. He can't currently target anything. Alright, let's cycle this for a Temple Garden. We might as well play out our Horizon Canopy, activate it, look to draw. Alright, we do draw an Aura. That's good. So 2-turn clock now. It's looking really good. Pretty much Blast Zone or Engineered Explosives that will get us. I think the Explore version, the Ramp Explore version runs Blast Zone. So pretty well just Blast Zone that gets us here. Alright, we get there. That's game 1. So game 2 we remove the ley lines. We bring in creature removal, right? So we'll bring in all 6 creature removal spells. We don't really want a suppression field or anything. Might trim down... Totem is excellent. Sentinel's Eyes is excellent because we get it back from the graveyard for 1 mana. We might need to trim 1 Griffspoon, 1 Core Spirit Dancer. I mean, right now Path feels pretty good, right? Yeah, we'll keep this. We got Totem Armor, we got Core. We got a Boggle. Alright, he's got his Grazer. Rot Farm. Daybreak's a good draw. Yeah, so we'll get our Boggle out there doing its thing. Gristburn's really good for their Field of the Dead tokens, right? Azusa, yikes. Just plays one land. Okay, that's good that he's only got one land to play there. I feel like we need to go in on Core Spirit Dancer here. Or do we? Maybe not. Let's just go for flying. First strike, so we'll attack for 3. We'll at least get the Abzan Grazer off the board. We don't have a source of trample, so just getting that off the board is good, right? So last game it was a bit different. We had trample. This game we don't. Yeah, we've got a pretty threat-dense hand, so running out Core Spirit Dancer might just slow us down more than it helps us, right? Alright, attack with Azusa, play Valakut, attack with Azusa. Does he have the Dryad? He does not. Okay, well that's a good card. I think we want to save it for Primeval Titan though. We'll play the Daybreak Coronet here. If he does Wrath our auras, oh, he's got Force of Vigor. Oh, that's a massive blowout. Hardcast Force of Vigor. Yeah, that's well played. Maybe I should have played around that. Alright, so clean 3 for 1 for our opponent. The fact he did that for mana and didn't have to... these damn bounce lands are deceptive, because at a glance, if you're not thinking, you just think he's got 3 mana up there. Of course, he's got more than that. Alright, looks like Primetime's joining the party. We'll see if he's got Talaria West for Summoner's Pact. We do have the Path to Exile to deal with the Primeval Titan, so that's at least something. Although if he does get Talaria West and Simic Growth Chamber, he'll have to bounce the Rot Farm, tap for 3 mana, and then use the Rot Farm to bounce Primal Command. Yikes. Okay, so it's 5 mana, not 6 then. Yeah. Alright, well that's fine. Look, let's just go for Core Spirit Dancer at this point. Get some draws off of our auras. 7 life. Yikes. I once had, I was playing Grixis Death Shadow, an opponent played this and made me gain 7 life and killed like 2 or 3 Death Shadows. And yeah, that was a pretty big feels bad. Alright, now he's got Prime Time. He's got haste at the moment. Talaria West, Field of the Dead. He doesn't have access to any blue mana outside of Talaria West. He could have a Dryad or a Summoner's Pact. Alright, let's play this on Core. Alright. We'll just pass in his upkeep. No, in his draw step, we'll path the Primeval Titan. No. At the beginning of combat, we'll path his Primeval Titan. Or if he casts a Druid on the stack. Not Druid, Dryad of Elysian Grove. Slowly learning how to pronounce the name of these new cards. They're very pretty names. They're just something not really that familiar with, right? That's annoying. Let it happen. 2, 4. We take 4 damage. 5, 6. Sure. So we'll let him go to the beginning of combat. We'll now path. He'll get a zombie token here. And then we just got to fog a little bit of damage. Look to reload on Core Spirit Dancer. Eventually we can get to a Griff Spoon and fly over the top. Alright, so we'll block this here. And I reckon we actually trade with the Rex Sage. Just take 4. It's a good draw. We'll lead on the Hyena Umbra, on the Ethereal Armor, pardon me. Actually, we're super close to dead here. We need... 3, 6. We take exactly 5 as it stands. Yikes, I should have 1-1 countered and... I guess I should have just played Vigilance and attacked and hoped he blocked. Yeah, unfortunately, Field of the Dead's just a really powerful card, right? Maybe our opponent doesn't realize how low we are, but I'm pretty sure he will. Yeah, he's not even chosen to block. Okay, we'll just concede. So he gets out of that game. We've got game 3 to come back. In game 3, do we want to rely on anything a little bit more? I think the configuration's good. If anything, maybe take out a Dramoka's command, but I think I'll leave it as it is for now. I don't like Core's really good and probably better on the draw, on the play. On the play than what it is on the draw. But yeah, I will keep this. We'll keep in mind that we can get blown out by Force of Vigor. He showed it. Usually it's a bit of card disadvantage when they do it, right? Like, they'll exile something from their hand, but no, they just had full mana up and hardcast it. So got a very clean 3 for 1. Got rid of our lifelink version. So probably the better play would have been play all my 1-drops and load into a potential sweeper effect. Abzan Grazer, he's had that all 3 games now. Why am I doing that? It doesn't reveal anything, it just puts it in. Alright, so we'll only play 1 Umbra effect here. We'll play the weaker effect, which is Reach. Actually, no, that's wrong. Fuck. Oh, I've got Forest in hand. Once again here, I don't think my opponent should be blocking unless he expects to see Rancor next turn. He's blocking. Because, like, next turn we can attack for more, right? We haven't shown Trample. Yeah. I think in most matchups what he's doing is fine, but the fact that we have 4 Trample spells sort of makes it wrong. Okay, he's got engineered explosives, of course he does. So we won't play into it, and we'll just reload afterwards. Man, this forest is so bad now. I made a massive punt playing that Spider Umbra. That was really, really poor from me. He will crack this at the end of this turn because he's not going to disrupt his own game plan for too long, right? I can't believe I did that. It's got Amulet of Vigor. A Valakut comes in on tap, 3 mana. He could have Anafenza or Druid. Rancor is an excellent draw. We'll cast Rancor. And then we'll cast both our Umbras, and we won't play into Force of Vigor. Alright. I played badly. The top of my library helped me out, though. Alright, he's definitely got a Force of Vigor here. Alright, it doesn't matter what we do, because we can just load up with the Daybreak next turn. And worst case scenario, we're attacking for 3, and then he's dead next turn. Right, he goes to 1. Okay. So he needs Primeval Titan, Field of the Dead, plus playing a land. Alright, we got there. Excellent. Another 4-1. I don't think we could have got there against Tron. I think we sort of maximized it a little bit, except for against that last opponent where we played a bit poorly. So sideboard wise, we could bring in 3 Teague, take out 3 Path, and that's probably what I'm going to playtest for a little while, I reckon. I'm pretty happy with the main deck. That played out really nicely. I didn't miss not having Cartouche's Solidarity, I don't think. At least not yet. I think that's a really solid sideboard, right? Alright, I'm going to end this video there. My next lot of testing is probably going to be just with this list you see on screen currently. Top decks that I mentioned earlier include Bant Control, Urza, Tron, and Eldrazi Tron, all of which Gadok Teague has a lot of play against. So I think it's a pretty reasonable card to have in our sideboard now. Yeah, just as far as the information where I got that from, I watched 2 different YouTubers, and I think their content is great. If you want to see more content that isn't necessarily Bogles related, but just people that play the game well, are entertaining to watch. So the one... He does a little bit of clickbait stuff, but I really like him. When he plays, he's pretty solid. Nikachu, he's a Merfolk player. And the other one is Jacob Kumensky. He's a Blue Moon player. And he's a really solid player. Such a nice guy. He actually does Twitch streaming as well. And I have actually been getting into Twitch streaming a little bit myself. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to do it going forward into the future, or at least the next month or so, what with all the coronavirus stuff that's happening. A little bit of stuff's happening. Obviously, a lot of different places around the world are going on lockdown. If my work's not currently locked down, but it could well become lockdown in the next week or so. My sister's coming home from Dubai. She was over working at a theme park there, doing song and dance entertainment stuff. And obviously with her coming home, she's going to be quarantined for 2 weeks. She doesn't have access to a place of residency, which isn't at mum and dad's, and I'm currently at mum and dad's. So what's likely to be happening is I'm going to be moving into my brother's house with him and it's half renovated. So it doesn't currently have a kitchen or anything like a shower. It has a working toilet. It has a basin to wash your hand and stuff in. We've got like a portable. It has electricity, which is something. Electricity and water, but yeah, no shower, no, yeah, not a lot. No shower, no washing machine for clothes or anything. But yeah, it's very likely that I'm going to be moving in there. My dad does a lot of stuff at the Scout Hall, and he's organised for me to be able to use the showering facilities at the Scout Hall. And my brother's going to shower at work because his work has showers where mine does not. And yeah, it might actually also affect my content uploading as well, and streaming. I'm going to try and get as much content on there and actually scheduled as I can leading up to it. Obviously 14 days is a lot. That's, 2 weeks. That's me doing 4 leagues. I do actually have a few recorded, so it's not as hard. But like uploading takes time because I can only upload 1 video at a time. And then I need to upload 5 during the week and then 2 for the weekend. And it just, yeah, it'll eat up all of my internet bandwidth while I'm doing it. And I need to do all of that pretty much between today, which is Monday, and tomorrow, which is Tuesday, because Lauren's going to be arriving on Wednesday, and I'm going to need to be out of the house and potentially moving my stuff as well. So yeah, I'm going to get as much done as I can, but just bear with me that we might actually be going without content for a while. That, or I did record a video, but I did a computer restart and OBS decided to do something really funny, and it removed my microphone from input device, so I recorded the entire thing and it's got no audio, which is unfortunate, but maybe I'll just have to upload that and you guys can listen to whatever music you're into in the background while you watch it. Might not be the same without the commentary, so I might just put very clearly in the title, no audio, and in the comment section and stuff. But yeah, that's where it is at, and that's where the channel's going to be at for the next few weeks. Obviously, I'd love to keep playing. If I go over to Bridgewater, there's a chance I can take my computer there. There's a chance I can't. My mum, yeah, has applied to work from home. If she can't work from home, she'll be on leave without pay. If she does work from home, she might need my computer to actually be doing work, so I won't have access to that in that situation. So yeah, that's everything at the moment, guys. I don't, yeah. It's rough going forward. I'm gonna be doing the best I can to put the content forward, still to you guys, and I'm gonna do the best I can to also get that sideboard guide out. Sorry, the complete ultimate guide to Bogles out, although that might be a bit difficult now with time constraints. Did get halfway through it with a PowerPoint presentation. Maybe I can just half-assed it and rush it up there. The other thing I'd like to do, probably more than getting that out, is just doing a comprehensive sideboard guide for my current deck list, which you see on screen, against the top 10 decks that Nikachu gave us as a list. And I think it's a pretty solid list, and I think against other variants, maybe I can include another bunch of other variants of decks that you might commonly come across, like Ponza and stuff. I mean, you've seen a lot of my sideboard decisions in my videos, but maybe if I just put it all into one video, you can jot it down on some paper and then use it if you're playing online. But yeah, thanks for watching up until the end and being understanding of the situation and everything. It's not ideal. But yeah, that's just what the country's doing. It's at a government level. It's out of our control. Yeah, hopefully you guys, firstly, in a position where you're still housed, potentially still have an income and access to food and everything. be pretty upsetting if you didn't. Those are the important things, and if you do have access to that, hopefully you are able to play your hobby online, sort of like what I've been doing. But yeah, thanks again. I'm ending this video there. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, obviously interact down below like I normally request you to. But yeah, cheers, and we'll see you next time.